Make some noise for Thorgy Thor, Naomi and Sharon. We have mics all around, All right.
Thanks. Hi, Chicago. Thank you for coming out in the snow to watch the best television show in the world. It's RuPaul's Drag Race, season 3 All-Stars.
I'm on 2 hours of sleep, and I texted Sharon before, and she goes, "Bitch, I win. I'm on 35 minutes of sleep for the last week." So,
and I'm on 8 hours. I live in Chicago. Can I get old style? It's the PBR of Chicago.
Do you guys want to do a shot or something?
Yeah,
absolutely, yes.
What's your cocktail? Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, but with a lot of vodka in it. This episode looks rough.
Do you know what happens?
I know that it's this show bases itself off of other reality shows.
Okay.
And so that can be fun, but I've never seen an episode of The Bachelorette or any of those.
Has anyone watched Bachelor? Listen, can you guys have less
The
fucking
one straight
excitement?
girl
Don't
right
raise your hand like it's 5th grade English. Has anyone here ever watched the fucking Bachelor? I said no hands, you bitch! You scream! So have you ever, with your voices, have you ever watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? Yeah. Who here has never seen the fucking show like us? Put your fucking hands down, and maybe we need to build this energy before we like watch this fucking drag.
They should have done Flavor of Love.
Yeah. There we go.
The gays love Flavor of Love.
also, how is Tiffany Pollard not being a guest judge yet? Right? She did that. She'd be like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna compete, bitch." She could walk on the stage.
I was more of a. Did you ever watch Rock of Love? That was my
White people.
It is.
White people.
The cross I bear, yeah.
I just realized I can see myself up there. Bitch. Sometimes I miss the old Sharon too.
Who do you think is gonna take the whole competition? Who do you think is gonna be our all-star 3 at the end of this whole fucking thing?
Nicole Paige Brooks.
Hey!
Tiffany Pollard.
Nobody?
It's like a different question. Should or could?
Yes, that is 2 questions. Who do you think is going to, and who do you think will, who is your choice?
My choice is Shangela.
Okay.
Those fucking sound bites are so good.
Yes.
The big and milky girl.
I'm voting for Shangela too.
Yeah? You think,
Yes, ma'am.
You think that she should, or you think that she will?
Okay.
Well, I just know how everything works, but I'm still playing for it. I love Shangela. Okay, let's get started.
Alright, first of all, raise your glasses, ladies. We've got shots over here. You have it? You already did it?
I already drank mine.
Oh, okay, well.
Can I have another shot of Maker's Mark, please?
Alright,
Thank you
cheers,
so much.
cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
It's so quiet, it's like a theater show in here. You guys, I can hear a pin drop.
Wait, let me say, so after the show, we're going to have the Q&A. So I'm going to start passing these around. Also, the pencils and pieces of paper are all on the bar, so when you go get a drink, do that. And whoever wants these, pass them around, please just do it. And then right before the runway, we will take them and start vetting them and pulling all the garbage, shitty questions out, so don't worry. There are lots of those. But
I think you should only ask the garbage shitty questions.
Oh, that was last year. That's what we did last year. Do you know some of the really bad questions?
What's the worst one?
Oh, my favorite was when someone asked Trinity, who is from Orlando, where she was during Pulse.
Oh, Sunny. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Or another good one was, what was the hardest thing that's ever happened to you in your whole life? And we're all like, I don't know, where do you want me to start? Like,
Where do you
childhood or like
yesterday?
danger, trauma? Yeah. So anyways, well, let's keep it light and fun. And I know you don't know who the guest stars are. I don't either, but just, keep it light and fun. All right. So, Thorgy, I saw you taking yards of notes over there. I'm really
I never
excited.
stop writing. I never stop writing. By the way, BB did another African thing, which I was like, all right, girl.
Say my joke.
But what was your joke? Oh, did she mispronunciate Zimbabwe or something?
No, Zimbabwe. Is that funny or am I just high?
I would buy that t-shirt. So wait, can we start at the beginning? Because that was so interesting to me, because I never seen this before either. So it's interesting to see the sisters like talk about me on my way out. I was very curious to see what Ben was going to say when she pulled my lipstick. Did she give an answer? No. And then did she look super awkward and insecure when she was like, oh, I don't know, what do you think, Shangela? I'm like, you should be eliminated next just based on that response, bitch. You pulled my name, but you don't have a reason to? She has no backbone. Fuck you, Ben. Also, she's a great drag queen and really talented.
What do you think, what do you speculate was her reason?
I actually have absolutely no idea. I have asked her before, and she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't fucking care anymore.
Take us to your next bullet point, Professor.
Well, I said, by the way, I texted Mel, because I watched like a little bit of the 15 minutes is always leaked like yesterday, and I watched a little bit of it, and I saw Mel say that about me. And by the way, she wasn't attacking anybody. She was just standing up for me and saying something nice about me. And everyone came to like, oh, what you say about me, bitch, and this, and bitch, and bitch, bitch, bitch. Also, everyone thought that was funny about the penis. Everyone except for Kennedy. But it wasn't about Kennedy. At all. So it showed her insecurity. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Also, she's a mean person. She's so mean.
I don't even know how she saw the penis on the mirror since her eyes are pointed in two different directions. Those eyelashes.
Naomi said, girl, did you see her eyelash pointing towards the floor and the other one towards the ceiling? And I'm like,
I did think it was curious that she got so mad about that one thing, a penis.
and it was really just a nice thing said about me. And by the way, you could have kiboshed it and moved on, and then it was a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I texted Milk and I said, Milk, first of all, Naomi wants to sleep with you again.
You heard it here first, folks.
I thought you were a size queen.
I said thank you so much. But I said thank you so much for sticking up for me, and that was really nice. And I had a good run of 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But I was going to ask you guys. They ascribe every.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
So with that music.
Is it Polyloo now?
What?
Would that be what Shangela would do? Polyloo!
Polyloo!
I can't believe she didn't say it.
I always thought it was Honolulu. I always thought she said that. And then I learned it was what is it?
And then he tuned into Drag Race.
Before Thorgy goes back to her PowerPoint presentation, we have next week Chi-Chi Devane and Roxy Andrews. And then on February 22nd, we have Aja and Mill. And then on March 1st, we have Shangela and Kennedy Davenport. I loved Kennedy Davenport's. I'm from West Dallas.
She had the season 14.
Season 14, yeah. Yeah, that was great. Anyways, Professor?
Well, I don't want to take up the mic, but I'd like to say so. Here we go. What I was going to ask Sharon, and actually everyone. So everyone got. I had to keep like, what is her role? What is her role? Because a lot of them didn't make a lot of fucking sense to me. But it was like a drunk bitch. There was a needy bitch. There was a crazy bitch.
There was a Joe Rivers.
There was a stalker bitch. There was a Joe Rivers bitch. I was going to ask Sharon, what would your bitch be if you had to choose? Like, what kind of character would you like to play coming out of that limo?
Well, you know, I was always raised on like, you know, Rhonda Shear and Peggy Bundy and Elvira, so I'd want to play the bimbo bitch. But that being said, I can't believe they didn't get the how's your head joke out of how many seasons? You get that fucking joke writer, Michelle Visage is going to have it for you. Everyone knows Elvira wrote that joke in 1988. And you have to deliver that line every time. No complaints.
I would be the one looking for a spin-off. For sure. Just make more money out of it. If you're gonna go on reality TV, just go for a fucking spin-off.
That's true. You should get another season.
Megan.
Megan, can I ask a follow-up question? Who would you have been in the Divas Live?
I would want to be Whitney. Why was there no Whitney? What the fuck?
Why was there no Tina Turner?
I found out who Morgan was going to be. Do you know who it is? Who?
Pink.
Lana Del Rey.
Pink would have made her do too well.
Yeah.
She was out from the jump.
My pussy tastes like RC Cola.
Also, I made fun of BB, but that afternoon was fun. That was very funny, right? When she came out and bowed, I was like, she has me at hello.
And that
was really good.
that set, this show got money this year.
Oh yeah.
That was a beautiful, I thought they were outside. They rented that.
Or they just snuck into the studio next door and they're like, can we just use...
Season 4, that would have been on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, I thought you were...
Are we waiting for me to control
Oh,
it?
yeah, I'm excited.
The way I like it. Alright. Well, I was gonna say, let's just talk more about me because I got eliminated last episode, and I'm not bitter, I'm very bitter. So, that's fine. By the way, I didn't even know that she even said that. Michelle, when she was like, you know, Thorgy, you just look like Thorgy in a blonde wig. And I'm like, I am fucking Thorgy in a blonde wig. Oh, and we're back!
You know what my favorite part of your body is? That dick. Alright guys, do we have, I handed a cup out here with the
You look beautiful.
pencils and things in here. She's great, right?
Yeah, I like looking at you.
Hand those around and put them in here. So if you have your questions, put them in while the show's on. Anyways, yes. Thorgy, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Notes.
I was just asking Naomi who that man in the white shirt is over there because he's very sexy.
Oh, this man?
That's all I asked. What were you saying? I wasn't paying attention.
Huh? Oh, I was...
This room is so alive. What?
Professor, do you have notes?
I have so many notes because it's so quiet here. By the way, has anybody seen I'm a cheerleader?
Yeah.
Did not his whole act, the whole act that RuPaul was acting like, did that not remind you of his role when he's like the straight recruit from what is it? Better Ways or something anyway. He was like flirting with him. I'm like, oh, I missed that movie. Let's watch that later. That's what I wanted to say. By the way, it's so funny. I said at the beginning of this, Chi-Chi should have been the counterpart to Shangela, the counterpoint to Shangela, with a deep voice. Right away, like looking gorgeous, and then the first time she'd have been like, hey y'all, right away. And then she did it at the end, and I was like, exactly bitch.
I think Chi-Chi is the most physically fit queen that has ever been on Drag Race.
Oh, she lost a lot of weight
That
too.
bitch has fucking biceps.
Yeah.
Like scary. Not like cute straight guys. Scary.
I don't know about you, but all of my friends back in Brooklyn want to have sex with Chi-Chi DeVay. All of my friends.
I think
How many people would sleep with Chi-Chi DeVay? Okay, at least one. There.
Yeah, but no tea, no shade, no milk, lemonade around the corner. Fudge is made. Milk is pretty fit too.
No.
Yeah, she's fit.
Milk is it.
Oh,
Milk is
perfect
good.
body. Perfect. And during the
But Chi-Chi's got the body and the dick.
That's your second reference to milk.
I just can't stop thinking about it. It's like a peach button on a fur coat, you know?
Who do you guys think is gonna win that one? Kennedy?
And Kennedy always proves it in these comedy acting shows. She's like, I can't do what I can do. But like in the John Waters challenge, she delivered so well in the Christmas scene for in her season. She always proves to have those little tricks up her sleeve. So it could be her, or just give everything to Ben every time. So Ben really her job.
I think Ben killed it. Yeah. Also, I was most surprised at how much not like Ben looked like.
Yeah.
Right? Like in the blind, I'm like, is that work?
I mean, Shangela carried that entire thing.
That is something. I mean, to have a scene partner who's just kind of like dead in the water, literally.
But those beatnik glasses drive me crazy. Those 90s beatnik drag glasses.
Yeah.
It's a poor edit visually for me.
How do you feel wearing them, Naomi?
Yeah, Naomi.
Oh shit, man.
How do I look in them?
Nothing wrong with beatniks. Nothing wrong with beatniks.
I love the Coco, how dare you?
Oh, can we muster up another shot? Yeah.
We're alcoholics.
I'm gonna get my shakes. Okay, before we keep going, we have on March 8th, we have Morgan McMichaels, rest in peace, BB Zahara Benet, and Jujubee. And on March 15th, we have Trixie and Willem. Also, tomorrow, the photo line starts at 10 p.m. Is it all three of you are performing? I think they're all three. Is that right? I don't know. They change the shit on me every week. All of them? Yes, they're all three performing.
Yeah,
And the performances start around 11 and they're scattered through the night. We're open till 2. Who's coming tomorrow night as well? I told you about that goddamn hammer. Alright, let's do it! Woo! Girl.
Oh my god, Kennedy, fucking relax, girl.
Alright.
Jesus. Oh, we're taking more shots?
You have yours?
Cheers, ladies.
You're not doing it?
You know, Kennedy Davenport's favorite shot is a drink called a mind eraser.
That's so
I know that about her.
It's so suburban. Cheers. Raise your glasses.
Thank you, Sharon, and I love your glasses tonight.
Oh, I gotta see the show though.
I love your beatnik glasses.
Blind as a bat. Yeah, but you were right. You were right about that Kennedy thing. The second time you're on that show, don't get sad. Get shady. Don't get upset. Just talk a whole bunch of shit and make the children laugh. You know, there's no reason to get so upset. You know.
The first time you go in so nervous, I feel like the second time you have to go in just.
Well, due to severe nerve damage, I was never nervous on this.
So the first time you go in, you're so nervous.
Can I just say we actually have a special guest in the audience. I don't know if anyone here ever saw season 1 of Bert and Ernie's Spooky Drag Race, which is Dragula. We have Meatball in the house.
Meatball, I'm gonna see you in LA. The 666? Yes, bitch. Yeah. I'm gonna pay you in cocaine. You do know that.
Oh, please. Did anyone watch her season of Dragula? And if you didn't, we don't hold it against you. It's very hard to get through. Don't do it, yeah. What are you doing in Chicago?
I'm at Berlin on Saturday.
My boss.
You mean Roscoe's?
Yeah, you're just visiting friends. Like,
She's at the Baton.
I was at Naomi's house earlier. I stole a couple wigs. We're all good.
They don't fit you. The clothes don't fit. The wigs don't fit.
they don't come in 3XL wigs, girl. Alright, make some noise for Meatball!
I love you, Meatball, by the way.
I love you, Meatball.
An American
you.
treasure.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you to death.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Oh, and another thing is, I don't know what Trixie's doing about this whole win thing, because, you know, her career's been complete shit since that show, you know. She only has her own show on Vice, and has toured the whole world, and has her own little fucking pop-up doll or whatever
You
call
think
it.
she should have done All Stars?
Well, I don't know here nor there. I made the worst decision in my career, and that was win Drag Race the first fucking time. So I don't get any of that fun of returning.
To be honest, Sharon, I don't think I've ever told you this. When we were standing there and they said there's 1/10th queen that's gonna enter the room, I swore it was you. I swore, I was like, Sharon, you're just gonna fucking walk through that door.
I know if I
and then it
could
was
do it
BB and I threw up. I was like, where's fucking Sharon?
Have any of you guys seen the conspiracy theories about BB on that? That at the end, like, she's gonna come sit by RuPaul and help her decide on the winner. That she's just like a mole. I think that's a brilliant. I would actually not be mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe
That makes total sense.
Like even if she was honestly competing, and at the end they're like, "Girl, here's $50,000. It's fine. Help me decide. I just want you to tell me who did." I would love that. All right.
Okay, so here it is. I'm so terribly and incredibly disappointed with every one of those. I was on the show, and you know they give us like, sorry, I don't give a fucking shit, I've been drinking. They give us a list of things to bring, and this challenge was wig on wig on wig. Trixie wore 2, right? Chi-Chi wore 2, shame. Mine was fucking awesome. I'm so disappointed that I was wearing Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, who looked good?
Shangela's was very corny.
No, what was
No, oh, guys, wait, but here it is. It's like I am an advocate for anybody who wears something that's not like wig hair. I love unconventional materials. I was gonna wear this tonight too, and like I love like crap on your hair. I think it's just so cool because it really is about art. But
Speaking of a wig challenge, don't you think Ruth, and I'm not reading Mama, but don't you think that hair would have just been a little bit more finesse? That wig just didn't work for me, and that they haven't been working for me.
Okay, Raven's work is so good. Delta's work is not good.
wow, was right? Somebody filming? Post it.
By the way, they're posted.
I'll say it again.
No, Ruth's wigs look like they have been left at a bus stop.
That's It's not a dig at Rue. Rue's not styling the wigs.
No,
to work.
No, Rue hasn't touched a wig in 30 years. But it's they're not working for me. And for a hair challenge, I would expect Rue to like finesse that shit.
I haven't seen this either, but I kind of want her at the end of this judging to be like, and whoosh. Right? Wouldn't it be awesome if she just ripped wigs out of wigs?
This is completely off topic, but my fingers smell like pussy.
Let me smell.
Yes, Sharon.
I have no point of reference. I have no point of reference.
By the way, I am not doing drag tonight because I am not wearing nails. And that being said, do I have to hear "hi" every single fucking episode? I thought it was the one thing I could escape in life.
Oh, it's in every reality television show now.
Well, if I knew then what I knew now, I probably would have stuck around a little longer. Fucking doing this fucking chicken shit gig for the money. I could have been spending Alaska's money.
All right, we only have 4 questions in the bucket, so hurry up and don't make this a weird Q&A. So just hurry up and feel free to
Make it as weird as you want.
What was your runway, Thorgy?
Yeah, what was it?
We had wig on top of wig on top of wig, and you know all queens like cut
That's your hair every day, though.
Yeah, well, I was gonna shave my hands. No, I wasn't gonna do that.
That would have been awesome.
Well, everyone knows. You know, we walk the runway twice. We have to do every runway twice for continuity.
Everyone knows that.
Also
Everyone.
for like who they want to send home. So if somebody does poorly, they're like, "Oh, thank you for making it easy for us with this edit." So there it is. But there it is. So but this you know how we cut our pads out of foam, right? I took like 70 yards of foam and folded it and made this enormous fucking headpiece and spray painted it pink. And that was like my first wig, and I was like enormous on the stage. It was like Chris March. You know how Chris March does his big foam hair? It was kind of that idea, just huge for no reason. Clown hair, everything. It was just like really fun. But
You're
I changed
beautiful.
outfits 4 times. She asked me a question, but she don't give a shit.
What was under that? What was under that wig?
Many more wigs. I actually had 4 wigs. Wig, because I wanted to go that further. But every wig had like a costume change.
She had
So
83 wigs.
I had 83 wigs and
You did not get to see it.
Why didn't no one come out and do like a full cousin it reveal and then like
I would have taken my
the whole thing off and you're just
meatball when it came out. She would have just rolled around the
She's not
floor.
listening.
A little tidbit backstage, Aja, she was wearing something by Kala, that whole headpiece, which was awesome, right? Aja looked awesome in that thing. If you guys liked it, it was awesome. They didn't even give her justice in the edit. Milk brought the exact same outfit.
Wait,
But
really?
hers was borrowed
Because
from
it's
Marc Jacobs.
Now, it was from Bikala, who was an artist. And we're back! Turn City!
Turn City is the best thing she's
Turn
ever
City! That is great! I want that on a tattoo on my neck.
It's going to be really sad without milk there.
Wow, Mimi.
You provided so much fun.
By the way, I paid attention to Rue's wigs only after Sharon said it. Like, I don't care for it either, so there it is.
All I could think about was how good Michelle Visage looked dressed up as your season 7 premiere look, Thorgy. Michelle Visage was
I was
dressed.
gonna say I literally wrote, she took messages from your stylist tonight.
Oh.
You look like sisters from another mister.
Oh, I'm much thinner. But she resembles a lot of your season 7 promo look with the leopard print.
Oh, thank you.
Do-rag in the hair and the
Season 8.
Oh, season 8. I'm so sorry.
Whatever, season
After 4, I stopped caring. But they all started going downhill after that. That's mean, and I didn't mean that.
Can you see this through your glasses? Right here. Thank you. Do we agree with Ben and Ken on the top? Kennedy and Ben on the top. Do we agree? Do you agree, Sharon? You agree? Ben de la Creme and Kennedy were the best tonight? Yes.
Do you guys agree who's Madonna?
I agree. I think Ben had a little bit more tact and style on the runway. We can't forget, it's all about what you do in the challenge, and it's all about what you do on the runway. And Kennedy Davenport has a little bit of that reserved pageant thing, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta throw a bone at those classic styles of drag. It's not all about yesterday's trend. Sometimes a classic is a
Gown
classic.
and like a Swarovski
And that
crystal.
gown is
She looked
beautiful.
great.
Yeah, and Kennedy's eyes, both of them were looking right at me, just both Eyeballs were looking right at me.
I don't know if
She worked hard for that.
I don't know if Aja needed to be in the bottom.
Yeah, but this is All-Star. Someone has to be, you know?
I said during the last commercial break, and I'll say it again, the challenge was wig on wig on wig. They all brought 3 wig changes, and some of those girls did not. And they read some of the girls for not even doing, and I was like, I'm mad because I was part of this motherfucking season, and they should have done 3 wigs. And Aja did 3 wigs, and every look looked fucking
You know what?
great.
You know what I would have done? I would have had a beautiful wig, and then removed the cape, and then had really long armpit hair. That
Why is no one bringing the Merkin drama to this fucking drama?
Exactly.
I'm armpit hair woke. Step by step, tell them a story.
It's called non-binary.
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Tumblr.
Naomi, who do you think is going home?
Yeah.
If I had to choose or if I already know?
Both.
Turd City should go home.
Oh. Why?
And my... I got it right. Do you guys think she should stay? Okay, good.
She's so sweet.
She should have went home episode 1.
We all have
Chichi DeVane? No, because you know what? Second time around, all you fucking divas walk back in that room knowing what it's like, and you recreate your fake personas to 100 degrees. Chichi DeVane, that damaged little heart is still in there, and I think that's what America loves to root for. So I love seeing a sweetheart.
Okay. America can love to root for it, but that does not mean it's good drag.
No! Okay, Milk goes this week, Chi-Chi next week. How about that? Because we all know Milk is the first queen to bring that artistic outsider art style of drag to the forefront.
No, but thank God she did.
And Chuck liver around.
The drag world is like, is it
No,
good
it's
or
just
is
like
it
Michelle was
not?
on the show.
Wait, what'd you say, Naomi?
The drag world, is it good? Is it not? If it's not good, it's not. Like, she should go home this week.
Is that a sentence?
I would love to see you on All Stars. I would love to see Naomi going, well, they want us to look good and she looked like trash, so I'm sending the other one home.
Okay.
No, that's what I would
The
love.
thing is, Naomi has like impeccable taste in drag. She really has impeccable taste.
I feel like at this point the girls don't want to be divisive because we're kind of afraid of
Did
the
you just get your
internet.
lips done?
No, but
Thank you so much.
I did it. I got them done like.
I thought about doing it.
I want to ask you a question, Sharon.
That was a face crack for me. How does it think she brought the whole package, bitch? Her milk is 2%. I'm team chocolate milk all the way.
On February 22nd, Aja and Milk will be here.
Me too. I'll be here too.
I'll be here too. Me and Sharon are gonna sit right there and drink whiskey.
Scream shit at her.
Yeah.
She thinks she whole milk, bitch. She 2%. I can't.
Well, by the way, at the beginning of the episode, when I was like, thank you, Milk, I literally wrote, like, I talked a lot about how I love Milk, and fuck her, I take it all back. Who the fuck does she think she is? I wrote that. Also, I still like her, but she's fucking crazy.
But when you go there, your mind is fucked up.
It really is.
Like when you just see a fucking curtain wall for.
We're seeing an
a month.
edited delusion. We're seeing Milk look really stupid. She wasn't on the show. She was actually a joy and a pleasure to be there with, but she looks really silly right now.
Stop ruining it. Just because I was on the show doesn't mean I'm not a fan of it. I'm still gonna talk shit until I see him next time.
Milk is a fucking moron. I don't know what to
So
say.
next week, Milk will be here with Aja.
Not next week.
Whatever.
Yeah, but wait. But Thorgy, okay, so the first episode, Milk was like kind of maybe delusional looking, and the last episode she like looked very delusional. When you were there, were you picking that up, or do you think this is an editing?
Well, here it is. This was a talent challenge. The first episode, talent challenge, right? And I was like, I'm gonna play violin. Nobody's gonna do that. Even if I fuck up and break my violin, I'm still gonna do okay because it's violin. I knew this, but I knew I was gonna do well. And then all the girls brought their songs and choreography. Kennedy fucking jumped onto a box with a cartwheel, and Aja boat off of a box. And I was like, these girls are really bringing it. Ben brought her traditional Seattle style vaudeville burlesque kind of act. and then Milk did Velcro tearaway costumes. And it was like, and I told her, and I said, "You're my New York sister, but I don't think this is not gonna." And I told her, I was
And
like,
Thorgy's not lying. I was just with her in Norway, and she did break her violin.
so I was just shaking up about Milk. No, it was so sad. But that's how it was. But she didn't seem delusional. She just seemed ready to go. She just seemed ready to go about it. She was like, "Well, this is my talent. I wrote an original song, and by the way, we were singing 'Touch the Fashion, Change Your Life.'"
Yeah.
For like all week. And I was like, that is kind of something to write an original song that sticks like that. And she didn't look bad. The costumes looked good. She gave it. So it wasn't.
Do you think that it was made to look really bad in the editing? The
Milk?
Yeah.
Or this episode or the first episode?
I mean, the ones that you were there for. Do you feel like when
Once
you're
you
consuming it?
give them a narrative, they will go.
I didn't mean that as a read. I meant the way.
Wait, Sharon, say that again. Sharon, say that again.
Once you give them a bit of a narrative, I mean, they don't make up their narrative for you, but once you.
So once I'm there and I'm like, I'm Thorgy Thor and everyone's against me and I'm in my head, that's all they edit. And all that they're
They edit out her jacking off in the corner all the time.
Wait, we haven't. Can we do one last cheers?
Yeah. Are you guys trying to get me? Also, I have to pee so bad.
Well,
I'll just go in this cup.
Who's thirsty?
All right, cheers, guys. This is our last break, and then we're gonna go into the Q&A. So get your fucking questions.
Love
in.
you,
Cheers, ladies. Cheers. Bottoms up. No offense, Naomi. Cheers. Oh, bitch, I'm fucked up.
But I really wrote that and I said,
Maybe we
oh my
should have
God.
took Kahlua shots or White Russians. Just to say goodbye.
No dairy.
Oh, what the fuck was with Kennedy refusing to meet with the bottom two?
I like that.
I like it too.
He's the original fish.
I love change. I'm all Obama. Change.
Change is how they use it.
Oh, wow. How do we feel, ladies?
I love you. Don't forget, Milk has done things that no other queen has done. And that being said, I walked for Betsy Johnson when she was 16 years old, so she could eat a bag of milk.
Could you imagine how shaded Milk feels the week before he gets eliminated? Fucking Mark Jacobson! That sucks.
And by the way, you're all terrible people for cheering her elimination.
I looked over and Sharon was like shocked at everyone being like, "Woo, that's so much
We do it because our fucking dick is duct taped in our ass and we're angry people.
Yeah.
But you all racists out there against Milk out there. That's crazy.
There is no all lives matter. I'm so sorry.
You know me, but I don't fucking care about nobody. Take them all out.
All right, do we have Q&A questions? How many do we have?
How did you guys like the episode?
That was juicy.
Does anyone agree with elimination? Should Milk have gone home?
Oh, everyone have a full conversation at once.
But that lip sync song was awful. I like Lord.
Glad I
I
hear
like
it.
Drag Race. That was the worst song to choose for a Drag Race lip sync song.
You know what would be a good pop song for a lip sync? Battle Axe off of Battle Axe by that pop art. What's her? Sharon Needle.
No, I don't know if that would be a good one.
I think her name is Sharon Needle.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, my one disappointment was that I wish that Kennedy was in a bodysuit or something where she would have gone to the full, like, cock, boom! Like,
But you can't do that to Greenlight by
she
fucking
could have
Lord.
done it. She could have done it. She could have sold it. And the point where Ben had her hair all tangled in her eyelashes, and she could have just like ripped the bodysuit off and just.
Now, do you think Michelle Visage was saying, "Who chose the green light"?
I love a pun diva. You are a pun diva. How you doing over there? Thorgy taking extensive notes.
Oh no, I'm writing a joke about how many more episodes Alaska has been on a show than Sharon. I'm just telling the truth. Call me out. I was like, what? I'm actually writing. I was like, Alaska, like, yeah, I was writing it. How you doing, Sharon?
I'm drunk, so I don't want
She doesn't feel anything.
Alaska has been on every episode of every show that ever existed.
Are you guys drunk? Do you guys watch this drunk?
Yeah.
Or-
drunk as I've never had a drink.
So like 5%. Okay, cool.
You know, Alaska would be a good drinking game for the show, though. Every time you saw her,
Under the table in the workroom.
Oh, can I also say that when they name checked Naomi Smalls, did anyone notice that it said in the subtitle Naomi's balls? Oh, Naomi balls. That is your new profile.
hello, Reddit.
Yeah, that's your new
Hello, Reddit Friday morning.
Thank you.
Lee Dawson will have a great day with that one.
Yeah, Lee Dawson. Also, I guess this is the first time more about you.
Sorry. Yes, I'm here for one night only. Shut up, bitch. Also,
She will also be here tomorrow as well. So
Also, can we just give it up for this bitch? I love you so much, Sharon. You're incredible in every way. Thank you for letting us here. She's an incredible host. But what I was going to say, because I was like leaning in, going, blah, 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 I just urinated, I missed everything. She goes, it was the most boring lip sync that ever existed. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, Naomi. What did Kennedy say when she pulled the lip sync? What did she say? And she goes, I'm just a big stickler for, I didn't hear her. What did she say? And it's milk. And you guys are crazy. And I went, what the fuck did she say? And she goes, I don't fucking know you were talking to me. I'm like, oh no.
I don't know.
What did she say?
On and off camera.
What did she say?
She was judging for on.
Oh, she's judging from on
Thank
and
you.
off
That's what
camera.
she said. All right.
Screen was the word she used, which was
On and off screen.
a little bit of a date.
So what were you saying? Trying to go on.
Yeah, no, I'm having a great time. Well, we only got 3 questions because I think I scared everyone off after making fun of you for making fun of Pulse. So what? Oh, we got 2 more. All right. All right. First question: where were you when Pulse had? No, let's see. All right. No, seriously. So
I won't even get into that material.
So when the towers were struck, where were? Honestly, I think Sharon Needles is so close to me. I'm just gonna get more and more problematic. Yeah. All right.
I have material about both of those things. I'd say right inside here.
All right. Let's see. This is from Marky Mark. Where
And the Funky Bunch or just Marky Mark?
No, this is just Marky Mark. It says, where are you from? Chicago. Plot twist. Okay. And this question is for Thorgy. The question is, did you feel Thorgy? Oh, you listen? Okay. Did you feel redeemed yourself from your season even though you went home on episode 2?
Listen, they called me to be on the show, and I said, yes, why not? What else was I doing? Besides, I tour, I do gigs, we all do gigs, clubs are fun, shows are fun. This show is something that I auditioned for 8 years in a row, and they called me a second time around. I thought I did a great job the first time around. I didn't win, but I look cool. Every episode I watched, I was like, I look cool. Naomi looks gorgeous, more gorgeous than me, it's fine. I looked at myself, I was like, I didn't act a fool. I am exactly that ADD cat. I'm neurotic and perfectionist and crazy in every way.
Do you like reality TV? Like, would you?
I hate it. I didn't hate it after season 8, but I do hate it after this.
Yeah. So you wouldn't do another reality show?
I would do Survivor. Yeah.
Also, did anyone here watch Big Brother?
Oh, Courtney won. Did Courtney win?
Yeah. And she won against this mean old racist lady, and Anne, who's Anne.
How much did she win? How much did she win?
What the fuck is that? Is she blind? Okay.
She's just old,
She
bitch.
didn't win any money for that?
What do they win?
She won money.
She won
How much?
money? Is it a charity thing?
29.
Do they just get
It's
the
not
money?
a charity, but it's undisclosed funds.
Do they get money? Because
You have to-
has
you
anyone
have to
been
sign
watching
it.
the new Celebrity Apprentice, the United States one? that
With
premiered?
Ross.
With Ross fucking Matthews, who I thought was gonna go on and just kick Omarosa's ass. I thought he was just gonna
Oh,
drown
he's a
her.
peanut head.
She's kind of. Did you see their conversation together? They posted it from their live feed today. He was like, he was talking to her and was like, I was disappointed basically that like you did blah blah blah. And she said, honestly, president or not, I was just happy to serve the country. And then he says, well, make me feel good about it. Like, do you think we're gonna be okay? And she said, no, I don't think we're gonna be okay. I think he's nuts. I think everyone's nuts. Yeah. So Omarosa is kind of not the psycho we thought she was.
Yeah, but to be smart enough to
Okay. We know she's crazy.
But that's even more evil to know that you're working for evil.
No, it's
you
true.
know?
It's true. But
It's
she came up
called
with
Drag
like-
Race.
Yeah, exactly. Available on
It was a light show.
I love Drag Race.
I mean, I love Drag Race too. Bitch, I'm sitting here watching it.
Yeah, me too, girl.
Just like all
Naomi,
y'all.
would you be on All Stars 4 if they asked you?
Wait. Before you answer that question, will you answer another question? Were you asked to be on All Stars 3?
I was not.
Okay. Oh.
And for all of 2017, is that what that's number? I was really hurt by it, but looking at the time that it happened, I was not in the space to do it.
Uh-huh.
It was not a good place for me. I was like touring the world and
Yeah.
You didn't know what you're.
You didn't know what you were
it's kind of weird growing up as a 21-year-old and being on TV and traveling the world. It is just weird.
So you would do next season?
Like, look at your guys' 21-year-old life. You weren't fucking on TV and going to Asia for 5 hours and coming back. It was weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm a
bragging over here.
now I'm a lot more grounded. I think I would do it in a lot more carefree attitude. And I discovered weed.
Yeah, but you
can't smoke weed
you can't
before
smoke weed
season
on
eight.
Drag Race.
I didn't. I mean,
Yes, you can.
You can bring edibles and say that's your diet.
When Latrice is on your season, yes, you can.
You know, Sharon, I heard a story about you smoking weed in the 4-Point Sheridan with Dita Ritz on your season. Is that true?
I smoked weed one time. I played the rules so hard. Not only was I a contestant on the show, but I was such a huge fan of it that I was convinced there was cameras in my room. I was the only one without a phone, but
They call that Wig Brother.
but I showed up. Well,
Nobody? Okay, cool.
I was the only one that didn't have a phone, but I also showed up without a phone because I didn't have a phone. Like, I was literally the brokest queen on there. I followed the rules, but one day me and Dita Ritz got a joint from Latrice Royale, crawled up the fire escape and stared at the Hollywood sign and just thought about, can you believe how much our lives are going to change? And that's one of my favorite memories of RuPaul's Drag Race. And to this day, Dita Ritz is such a cool sister of mine because we both came from that nothingness and like,
Yeah.
and we weren't jaded. Like, you know, we were working with Willems and Chad Michaels that were like over it by day 2. And we were just so excited.
You were just excited to be there.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Well, rest in peace, Dita Ritz.
I was going to say, is this before or after Dita Ritz got arrested for a fist fight? And which time? There it is.
Is that true? I don't think that's
All right, and we have a question from.
No, we have a question.
We have a question from someone who's not me answering that question. All right, from Zach from Chicago. Why do we write where you're from? Okay. Question is for all ya. This is not inspiring confidence. Okay, all ya. The question is: fuck, marry, kill all of the current queens. Okay. Mathematically, okay.
Let me do some writing. Sharon, you start.
Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Can I get a list, Kennedy?
I'll fuck the Bayou Queen because she seems sweet.
You'll fuck
Probably got pipe.
You love pie.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
She's a pipe dreamer.
I love a crack pipe, that's for sure. But I would kill, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'd kill milk. I'm lactose intolerant and vegan. And what do I have to do?
Fuck, marry, kill. Oh, you have to fuck someone. Wait, what's it? Or wait, you already are fucking.
Yeah, fuck the Bayou Queen because she's sweet. She got
Oh,
pipe.
marry. You have to marry someone.
Oh, I gotta marry someone?
Bendela, Aja.
No, not Bendel. I know her personally.
Trixie.
No, I know her personally too. Absolutely not. Fucking egomaniac.
Shangela.
No, I know her. She's a.
Rebecca Glasscock.
Sure. Nicole Page Brooks. There.
I love that the question is marrying, and you're like, I'm not marrying anyone I know personally.
No, I would marry someone I know personally, just not any of those psychos.
Yeah, there you go.
They're all cuckoo.
Fuck, marry, kill.
All right, I'm ready to go. So I did all of them.
Oh, God.
I would kill Kennedy. I would kill Aja. I would kill Ben.
I'm noticing a trend.
I would marry Trixie Mattel. I would marry Shangela. Think about her mentality. You don't have to fuck her. That's somebody to fight with every day. That's a married couple. Thank you. I'd marry BB. She's wonderful. She's smart, she's cool, and I don't want to fuck her. I would fuck Chi Chi. And I would fuck Trixie. Who else am I forgetting about? RuPaul! Ball what? RuPaul. No, that doesn't count. Who else? Oh, Milk. Let's kill her. I don't know.
Alright, what about you, Naomi?
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
I would top Milk.
Oh, let's just get back there. I'm sorry, but if I had the choice to fuck, marry, kill, who would not just like go into Milk? Who would not do that?
I would
I would
kill BB because I don't have any relationship with BB and I wouldn't feel bad about it.
Oh, you're a murderer.
But
Well, she was on Drag Race when you were 3 years old.
I would marry Aja because I really like Aja as a person.
And you guys could share outfits.
And her inspiration would be so close to living with her.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys could share outfits, bottom eyelashes.
Every time I see Aja, I want a big scoop of Rocky Road.
Wow, Mimi.
I feel like the house of Aja is already my in-laws, so I would take it as a compliment.
In-laws. Jesus Christ. Tranica, I want to ask you, on the stage, we have Naomi Smalls, Sharon Needles, and Thorgy Thor. Fuck, marry, kill, go, and why?
Alright, so I'm gonna fuck both of the trees on either side of you.
No tree, no shade.
I love a pun diva. Let's see. Thorgy, I would kill you.
Why?
I would leave my sister alone.
I think I would. Okay, listen, here's what's up. I know Naomi on a personal level. I think I would marry her because I would be stuck with her. And Sharon, I feel like she would be into some weird shit, so I would fuck her. Boom.
Thanks for getting to know me, bitch.
Me,
I'm pretty hard.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I would marry Naomi. I would fuck Sharon, and I would kill you. But don't be mad at me. Don't hold a grudge.
I will never forget it.
I know. I saw both of
She's
these
having a
seasons,
hard
girl.
time.
Yeah. Anyways, enough about Bob the Drag Queen. Next up to the stage. I gave the wrong answer. I'm gonna hear about that for the next 2 seasons. All right.
2 years.
From Jake, from Jake in Chicago. Question is for Naomi Smalls. What is your opinion on Chicago trade versus California trade? That is a good one. First of all,
Okay, well, when I was living in California, I was 21.
and you didn't have a top lip yet.
I didn't have a top lip yet. I had flat ironed hair down to the bottom of my back. Or not bottom of my back, my bottom of my neck.
Her pussy and her crack.
Thorgy does not like my hair tonight.
I love it. Also, turn around. Have you seen it from the back, everyone? Turn around.
And
Look,
that hair
it's
goes
so cool.
That hair goes to the bottom of her neck.
I love a hair with a butt crack.
My favorite thing is this, it's so not Naomi Smalls that she showed up, but it's still Naomi Smalls because she is Naomi Smalls. And I'm like, you better work, bitch. Anyway, trade.
Trade in California, they all look like pumped up princesses. Like on steroids, trying to be masculine, but rooting for Shangela on TV. And it's weird, like no one's confident enough to be a fucking faggot and be like, I like that boy over there. I'm gonna go like make eye contact and fuck him. That's what I want. I like
That's a
confidence.
lesbian.
I love a good bulldozer. But yeah, the boys are very confident here, and I like that. It's attractive, it's sexy. Buy me a shot, and let's see what happens.
And the Midwest is friendly in a more honest way. Not that LA's not LA's full of shit. But but in the Midwest they're just happy to be here. Right?
Yeah, and in LA they're like standing in a corner making eye contact with you like 10 times until you actually walk over there.
And all the serial killers come from here.
They do. And from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but they come here to find them.
Yeah, they do.
Murdering.
All right. This one's from Bruno. We have two more. From Bruno in Chicago. This is for Sharon Needles. Who is your favorite artist to perform?
My favorite artist. See, that's really weird because for the last 5 years I've been performing my own original material with my 3 records that have hit #2 on the iTunes dance chart, all 3 records, which is very hard for a queer artist to do. But
she's #2 in the #2 business.
Yeah. And when I perform drag, I don't tend to perform music I like. Like I like glam rock and punk rock and rock and roll.
You think about the audience.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lip sync a fucking Gigi Allen song or
Nina Hagen
or a T-Rex song. But my favorite song, my 2 favorite songs of all time to perform are "Gotta Use a Good Imagination" by Gladys Knight and the Pips and thank you, and "Unbreak My Heart" by Tony Braxton.
Oh wow!
2 favorite songs.
That is a plot twist. I was not seeing coming. All right.
Have you seen you sing that song ever, bitch?
What's that?
Unbreak My Heart.
Well, you don't come to my show. So you're at home crying about your little stint on All Stars 3.
To be fair, Sharon doesn't remember it either.
Due to severe nerve damage.
Okay, one last question. Then we're gonna play Never Have I Ever. This is from Jose Martinez from Chicago. This question's for Sharon Needles. And it says, would you consider All Stars 4?
I would consider an all winners All Stars.
Would you go toe to toe with Tyra Sanchez?
I would go toe to toe with Tyra Sanchez. Yes, I would. The great thing about it would be ratings gold. The bad thing about it is we've all coveted that crown and held that title for 1 calendar year, and the whole world was watching. I mean, except for Violet, but the whole world was watching us stand in the ring. So it would be really hard to return. You know, like we went from nothing to everything in 0. Seconds flat, you know, we didn't have time to prepare for it. And I think that's why All Stars works better with previous non-winners. But if they asked me, I would. But there is one queen in the bunch who is not accepting the challenge, but I will not name her.
Okay, Sharon.
Yeah?
Who would go home first in a bunch of All Stars?
Me. It would,
I don't know.
Why do you hate Jinx?
Yeah, why do you hate Jinx?
No, she thought she said who would be running to the lunch table first. That would be Jinx Monster. I'd probably go first because I think the reason you hear people on the show go, oh, the reason I didn't work out the first time is I was so in my head, and I was never in my head on Drag Race, never once. I was just waiting for them to realize, what have we done? This is not supposed to be. Her name is Sharon Needles. My name is how straight people get AIDS. You know, I'm a terrible person. And the reason I just went through the show so easy was because I just knew I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah. That's what Trixie said when she went on. She said the advice that Katya gave her was just don't expect to win. Just go on and find someone else who's supposed to win and just go on and just twirl around and have fun.
That went great for the both of them. They got a show out of it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, shall we play Never Have I Ever?
Never have I ever spent this long not peeing.
Do you have to pee?
I have to pee and I have to smoke, and if I
I had a lot to say, but let's just play Nope or Yope. Yes or Yope.
Ooh,
Nope or Hope.
nice scare.
These are well made.
Thank you.
Scott, what do you want to ask?
All right, I am going to ask you questions. Please just raise your paddle to say yes or no. All right. Never have I ever had sex in drag. Oh, really?
Don't expect it either.
No, absolutely not. Everything's
Wait,
light.
if I have to, it's yes, right?
Well, if the answer is a yes, you hold up the yes.
And then I
And if
hold
it's
it
a
up.
no, you hold up the no.
Oh, fuck you. And do I have to take a drink?
No.
I never trust a queen who's never.
I'll take a drink for that.
I've never had sex in drag. Okay, so we start out with, we answer the questions and then maybe, if you have your story. So, have you had sex in drag multiple times?
I'm just gonna say this, I don't trust a queen who's never hooked.
Hooked? I've never hooked.
I love
don't
you,
trust
Sharon.
you.
And I will follow that question with saying, in the last question, which I already forgot about, and I'm not going to talk about because I just forgot about it. I was actually going to talk about Sharon Needles and how wonderful she is. I love you so much, Sharon. You're incredible.
I have to be.
Oh, you were talking shit about Trixie and Tati and all that shit. And I said, Sharon Needles has been doing drag for so many years, so far past any of these girls that's been on the show before. And she just holds such a special place in my heart. I love Sharon Needles. Give it up for Sharon. I love Sharon Needles so much. I love her so much. She really is. She's horrible and tumultuous and disgusting in every fucking way possible. And I will do anything for her. Anyway, I've had sex with a bike messenger that came by to deliver messages in Brooklyn at the end of the night. And I went home with him and I said, by the way, when I go home, I have a penis, right? And he goes, that's my part of you. So,
that's so romantic.
Yeah, so by the way, I drink a lot, but in Brooklyn, I drive a lot too. I drive my car all the time.
She drinks and drives a lot.
Very, very drunk drivingly. I went, if you just wait for me, I'll just gotta go home and clean up my house. So I went home and cleaned up my house for him.
I really gotta pee, Thorgy.
And then I also cleaned up my house for him. So,
Sharon, do you want to go pee in the alley and then I'll do...
Whose alley?
Next question.
Alright, we'll do a couple more. Let's see. Well, this one... Okay, never have I ever had work done. Never have I ever had work done. And... Yes. Thorgy, what have you had done?
Oh, I'm not gonna say that.
Well, it wasn't a
That's the end
lobotomy,
of
so... Naomi's, ass to elbows, she's had it all.
No, I've only had my lips. From
Botox.
lip side to lip side. Oh yeah, and
Botox. And that's all? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and. No, I'm not Kamora Black, motherfucker. I'm still cute.
What if... Oh, wow. What have you had done?
I'm like Kamora Black's grandma. I had my lips done. I had my lips done, my cheeks done, my forehead done.
Yeah.
I'm the queen of that post drag race.
Yeah.
Do it, because if you do your work before drag race, it doesn't really alienate the fans.
Teeth.
Oh yeah,
Your
yeah.
teeth look great.
Oh yeah.
They're shining back at me. So
Oh
bright.
my god, whose real teeth should shock you are Jiggly Caliente's. And yeah, her teeth look amazing. I had this little tattoo on my hand. They think it's a candy corn, but that's actually Jiggly Caliente's last tooth.
So, Thorgy, you're not going to reveal to us what you've had done. You don't have to. No.
Dread implants.
I have my lips
No.
done, I have Botox, and I have filler in my face.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a big thing anymore.
It's not a thing. It's
No.
a thing. Yeah, it's a thing if you don't get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2018. All right.
Have you had Botox? You disgust me.
Who here
Yesterday.
Who here has had Botox in the audience? Make some noise.
Okay.
Botox is great.
If you're at the club, you are feeling healthy. That's when you should fucking look your best.
Yes.
So if you're young, are you guys young?
Oh, I get it because
If you're old, whatever. You came out.
This makes no sense.
No,
Naomi. Smile.
You came out of the club, you feel good, that's why you're here. So
That's
might
why
as
you have
well
work
look your
done.
best. Right?
Naomi, I gotta pick.
Okay, never mind.
All right, let's get Naomi another glass of water, and we'll go ahead and move on. All right, we'll do a couple more before Sharon takes a piss on my face. Never have I ever been in handcuffs. Oh, okay. Share your story.
I just been arrested a whole bunch of times.
How many times?
I don't remember the number, so it was enough. Never for anything too serious.
Thorgy.
Oh, this is a long-winded story.
Someone take me, please.
Sharon Needles, take a seat. Cross your fucking legs, bitch. You know, I'm not gonna tell her, but how about this? We're all gonna hang out afterwards, right? Can I walk around the bar and drink some more? Is there one to stick around? Anybody who wants to talk to me about this, I tell it every time. It's a very tumultuous story. It's disgusting in every way and lovely to tell, but not right now. It would take 4 hours.
All right, she was arrested.
And this is no for you? Just wait.
Me? Oh yeah, no.
Just wait.
All right.
Have you been arrested in drag?
How about you, Trinica?
I've never been arrested yet.
Yeah, but
Let's get arrested. Let's get arrested tonight with Naomi Smalls.
I have another gig at the Baton tonight. Are we gonna?
All right, well,
We are here tomorrow night at Roscoe's.
Yes.
Right?
Sharon Needles, Thorgy Thor, and Naomi Smalls are going to be performing.
and the meet and greet is at 10 o'clock.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
And the performances start around 11-ish, and then they're all night after that. Okay, let's do it. Never have I ever used my fame to get out of trouble. Used my fame.
Oh, what's it? What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay.
So sorry I interrupted your conversation. Never have I ever used my fame to get out of trouble.
Though you know, if you regret it, I've used my fame to get in trouble as well. Oops.
No, me neither. What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do and how'd you get out of it?
Oh, sometimes I just do that. Only when I need to do it, though.
Constantly on
Right,
tour.
all the time.
Constantly.
When I have to do the "Do you know who I am?" thing. Just once in a while, though.
Yeah.
Your room was not ready.
Sorry, I have
You don't have to throw
that.
things, Sharon.
Sharon, you can go pee.
I can't.
Go pee.
You know, I'll take the microphone with me.
Go pee.
I will answer these questions from the bathroom.
Do it. Help the woman go pee. All right. Let's do a couple more.
Oh no, Meatball, thank you so much for the help, though. I know you're thirsty. Me and Meatball love to play this game.
You
It's called
realize
Human
Trinica, we will not
Toilet.
get any question out. She will be talking the whole time she's taking a dump in the back.
I don't poop in public.
The whole time she's taking a dump in the back. All right, you heard it here first. Sharon Needles.
Never have I ever personally angered RuPaul. That's a clear no from me. Yes? What did you do to anger RuPaul?
I mean, I feel like I did. There was this one time, it was before the Bitch Perfect Challenge, and he asked us all what songs we lip sync in the club on the regular, and being in front of RuPaul, we're all fans of RuPaul here, right? That is the motherfucking alpha omega, and every single time I would be in his presence, I would be so nervous.
You would say something stupid.
Oh yeah, he would go like religious bitch.
It's an infection. When you're in, he's magnetic. His energy is you think you can withstand it, and then you're there and you're like, oh,
It sounds
fuck.
maybe it sounds stupid to you guys, but we're drag queens and we're seeing like the ultimate form of drag queen in front of us.
It's also just a human meeting a human. He is incredible.
Yeah, totally. But he goes, "What kind of songs do you guys lip sync?" And I was like, "I like to do Salt and Pepper." And he goes like, "What's your favorite song by Salt and Pepper?"
Oh god.
Now I can't remember any of them.
Crickets, bitch. I was like, I look so fucking stupid right now. So yeah.
How about push it, shoe?
Push it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right, you should
Let's
audition
talk
for
about
season
sex,
10.
motherfucker.
First
Let's
of all-
talk about sex. No, I was a fucking idiot, and I was a fucking 21-year-old sitting in front of a god.
And you also brought up Kylie Jenner when you were talking about the 70s.
Okay.
But I'm not saying I want to do the same thing where we're
Give it up for Trinica, correct.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like, I mean, I'm not blaming the edit, but they were like, okay, we went down the runway, I strutted my stuff in a fucking jumpsuit, and they were like, she's giving a little Kylie Jenner. And I was like, oh, cool. They've noticed my lip injections, my one set of lip injections before Drag Race. And then I was like standing there and they're like, do you guys research your looks? And I was like, yeah, Kylie Jenner. Okay, never mind.
So they made you look dumb.
Wow, that
Did they
was
make
funny.
me look dumb though?
I look dumb all the time, and I actually don't mind. I look dumb all the time, but I really I look at myself, and I'm that one queen who looks at myself like, shit, I look dumb.
You're the
Like,
only.
I will always say it. I'm like, oh fuck, I look dumb.
And you know when it happens.
You know when it happens, and you're like, oh, they're gonna make me look dumb right now, and then they do, and you're like, well, we were already there.
But guess what?
And it wasn't the way the situation happened, but it is reality television, and we all signed up for it, and I really had a blast every
Yeah.
time I was on it, and I think we had a blast together. And Naomi Smalls, it was just a blast being on the fucking show with you, bitch.
We had so much fun.
But it was incredible anyway.
Thorgy, did you ever personally anger RuPaul though? Did it happen?
I didn't. Actually, I really like in anything. I like sat here. I was like, where is the other option aside just for me to tell stories for 40 minutes because I'm a little drunk. And here we go. And here's my first story. No, but across the workroom, it's like, remember when she picked up my bag, my Alexander Wang bag? Do you remember this? She picked up my bag and she goes, "Whose bag is this? Whose bag is this?" I was like, "Oh, that's mine." And she goes, "Oh, it's really gorgeous." I said, "Oh, it's Alexander Wang. It's also discontinued and you can't find it. And I've had it for 5 years and I had it fixed 5 times." And she goes, "You better shut your fucking mouth or I'm gonna disappear with this bag." And I'm like, "What?" And then I said back to her, I'm like, "You can have it for $100,000 for the win." And she laughed back. And the whole room was like, it was jolly, and then I got eliminated that. So that did not pan out. No, that was a Snatch Game episode. And then she came up to me and she saw my horrible, stupid Michael Jackson wig that I was creating. And she goes, "What the fuck is this? Is this what did she say? About my wig. It was on TV. She said something about some rock. She was, what is this, Trent Reznor wig or whatever. I was like, what? I said, Michael Jackson. She goes, "Oh, you have a lot of work to do." But she liked it, and she goes, and I always fought with her, even during our little meetings. I was always like, I just don't care about this.
You really don't care.
I don't care.
Really
and she always said to me, she would look at me after the camera was on, and she goes, "Thor, you're just too smart for your own good."
Yeah.
Which I never got what that meant.
Uh-oh, the diva returns post-dump.
I didn't.
Cover girl! Put the bass in your walk! Head to toe!
Oh, that felt great. I can start drinking all over again. Hey, can I get you know what? Oh, she's had enough, but can I get a shot of Makers?
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right, I'll take one.
Hey.
And a light beer.
4, make it even!
Now, people don't know this. A lot of Drag Race girls know each other before the show, but I didn't know a single Drag Race girl. They were all ahead of my league. But this one right here, I used to escape to New York every weekend to work at Suzanne Bart's parties. If you don't know who she is, she's the one that, discovered RuPaul and Michelle Visage and all the legendary children. I would go trying to be this legendary club kid, and there was only one drag queen out of 6 million people in the biggest city in America that would let me sleep on her floor, and her name was Thorgy Thor. Over a decade ago.
And I knew Sharon Needles before lip injection.
Oh my god, that picture, if you guys have not seen this picture she posted today.
Did you guys see that shit?
No, only me.
It was before lip injections, it was before Botox, it was before turning 18.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, when she had
My favorite
24, the
picture-
wrinkles are really coming in.
My favorite point was your red nails that you were wearing around Sharon's neck.
I was a fucking
I was like,
I was still a faggot.
She was
Make
mad.
some noise if you're happy to be a faggot.
Naomi was that Lady Gaga fan, faggot from LA.
Little monster. Huge dick.
Cheers to Naomi Smalls, Trent Rex, and the one and only Sharon Needles. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. Also, I love that you guys enjoyed All Stars 3. It was a pleasure being part of it. I love you guys.
Give it up to Akasha, season 1.
Pork chop.
Akasha, we're wondering, it's time to drink.
Elisa Summers, season 4. Madame LaQueer.
Has anyone seen Madame LaQueer or
Yeah, she
Akasha?
works at a Walgreens in LA.
Wow, Nene. And also, Madame LaQueer weighs 16 pounds now, right? Madame LaQueer.
Well, Madame LaQueer had to lose weight because her uncle went clip. Remember? She peed on the floor in her flip-flops and her uncle went click, and ever since then she had to get herself into shape.
Jaden Giora Fierce is a Lyft driver. That's not a reach.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's
I love Lyft.
Oh my god, let's call one. And specifically request.
Never have I ever been mistaken for another queen. Naomi, who was it?
We were at Forever 21, right?
Oh, was it Chi Chi? Yeah, we were at Forever 21 and this girl goes, oh, because we were with Kim too, right? She said, oh my god, Kimchi and Chi Chi DeVay.
Oh, wait.
And I was like, ah! I never, you couldn't, it was the funniest thing that ever happened to me. I was like, say it again, go up to her and tell her you love her and that her name is Chi Chi DeVay. And the girl was like, okay, cool.
Louder while I'm recording.
Yeah.
Louder.
Here, wait for me to open up my Snapchat. I love this.
Yeah, that was not fun. Turd City.
Sharon, who did someone mistake you for?
I am constantly mistaken for Amanda Lepore all day, every day. They think I don't really see it, but no, that's
Stop
not,
it. No, stop
That's
it.
not true. I mean, of course, if you look on my, what shoulder is it? I don't know, but I have Amanda Lepore tattooed to my back because I think she's the most beautiful icon of our time.
She is.
But I did go to see Lady Gaga. What was that tour called about her dead aunt she never met? Joanne. I went to the Joanne show because I had this really cute pink hat I wanted to show off. And I went, and then there was 2 songs left, and I was just like, and I was with my friend in a wheelchair, so I had to sit with the handicap and the, section. I was not having it. And so before the 2 songs were over, I said, I'm getting out of here before this turns into pandemonium. And so I'm walking in 10-inch heels in with my cute little pink dead ant hat, and I'm running down downtown Pittsburgh before the traffic gets crazy, and a car goes by me and I go, Alaska, hi! No! And I said, what? And they're like, can we give you a ride? And I said, hi, yeah!
Take it.
Yeah, I got out of that car real fast.
Take it.
What about you, Thorgy?
Well, I just want to say before anything, shade is always a thing in our culture, and Sharon Needles is just a motherfucking best at it, bitch.
I don't like to get
tan. I've gotten mistaken for milk before. Well, you say, oh, because she got eliminated and she really embarrassed herself on All Stars 3 and she just said no to the offer, but also, it's a physical force. When you're in front of Milk, or if you do any gig with Milk and you're backstage, and she's wearing that nude thong, and you look at that body, and you're like, fuck you motherfucking man. Beautiful specimen of a human fucking being.
Yeah.
And you look, and then she opens her mouth, and you're like, no, please don't. Don't speak about anything at all, even on the show, outside the show. Just stand there and look good in your little. And then somebody said Milk, and I was like, thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, that's the end of my story.
Alright, never have I ever sabotaged another contestant. Naomi, what did you do?
Do you guys remember season 8? Do you remember Derek Barry's mom, Runway? With those motherfucking blocked eyebrows? That's it.
You hit. Wait, Naomi, did you hit her talent from her?
I hit. Okay, do you remember it or no?
I wasn't there, got eliminated.
Did you help her block her eyebrows?
No, I just.
Did you help her decide where to put the wig on her hairline?
Not at all.
Then what did you do to sabotage it?
Well, I mean, okay. She looked at me and she was like, "Are these brows good?" Do you guys remember that?
They were good.
But there was no turning back. She blocked them. She put them over her foundation. She was not about to put her makeup wipe over it.
Speaking of blocked, Jared Berry blocked me on Instagram.
That was my question.
That's not nice.
So no.
I mean, sometimes when I was crying in the workroom, I'd look at Fifi and go like this.
Were you actively throwing her off? Were you spooking her
I didn't
life?
have to. I mean, I make jokes in saying that I would push Fifi over the edge, but I was so lucky to be on my season because it's not like I won because y'all loved me. I won because y'all hated her. And she was from here.
I think season 4 was the season that put Drag Race on the map. It made Sharon famous. It made drag famous.
You know she's been drinking when I said Sharon is the only fucking one.
Also, where's my drink?
It's right there, Diva.
Thank you so much.
All right,
we'll
do one last one, and I believe we're done with this. Yeah.
You're not drinking an old
I
style.
could go for another 2 hours, but that's it. Your call.
Thorgy, you really should have an old style.
What?
An old style.
I don't understand what you're saying because your lips are so big.
It's the Babs Blue Ribbon of Chicago.
Oh, I'll drink whatever is given to me, to be honest.
All right, never have I ever. Oh, fucked a fan. Yeah,
I married one.
Love that. Naomi, tell us your story. Tell us your stories. Start out with the top 10.
I'm normally really good at seeing the signs, but sometimes you get into the bed, you already came, and they already
Wow,
came
you
too.
skipped right to the end.
You get into the bed.
And to be fair, it's within 2 minutes of each other.
Okay, you came, they came, and then they get comfortable.
The other 6
And then they
guys
ask you
came.
questions.
Like,
Was Derek Barry really a bitch in real person? Wow, like,
In real person.
my cum is all over your fucking stomach. Why are you asking me this question? The question should be, do you want me to wet the rag or do you not want me to wet the rag?
all right.
Hey, get the fuck out of my fucking hotel
The real
room.
question is, was Derek Barry that much of a bitch?
Also, how did you have to come up there?
Give me more. Moving on.
This is fun.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Wait,
Never.
have you slept with a fan? Tell your story about the fan.
She won All Stars too.
What?
It's about Australia, and I don't think the geographics are too crazy.
Okay.
The geographics are too crazy.
PC.
What is this? Not GPS? We understand how like mountains work. What?
Okay, I took this kid home in Perth. Perth is like the Los Angeles of
Richest.
Australia, but
Richest.
I had to go to Sydney, which is like the New York of Australia. Hooked up with this kid, also way underage. Next thing I know, I'm waking up and my manager's saying, Sharon, you're very late to the airport, we gotta go. So we packed up all my stuff, we got to my next city, which is a 6-hour flight, and I opened up my bag and I said, whose shoes are these, whose socks are these, whose pants are these, whose wallet is this? And I left the poor kid buck-ass naked, and the only number he knew by heart was his dad's. So he had to come pick him up butt naked from the hotel. I told you it was. I said
Good for you, Sharon. Enjoy yourself.
If Thorgy
Enjoy
told that
yourself.
story, it would have taken an hour. Can I get another Makers, please? Thank you.
Me too. Thank you so much.
All right. Never have I ever. Okay. Never have I ever joined the Mile High Club.
Oh,
I'm a Christian.
of course.
You have?
Of course.
No, not my gay ass.
Me,
Sharon, who do you have sex with in the
Yeah, who is he?
Chad?
he's my fiance. He's here in the room right now.
Aww.
When you fly first class on Delta, they give you these red blankets, and we used to call it turning the red blanket pink.
At least you didn't turn it brown. That's all I have to say.
That's true. That's true. You never jerked someone off on a plane?
Oh, many times. But Mile High Club, I thought meant like anal penetration in the
it
bathroom.
doesn't have to go to the booty hole. No.
Oh.
Isn't it really hard to get 2 people into a bathroom on a plane? Or
No,
Yes,
honey, you're
always.
flying first class. They give you like your own Lady Gaga egg now. You get into a little Lady Gaga egg, and you expect a giant pair of pantyhose in there.
No,
It's
but
amazing
I
nowadays.
thought Mile High Club meant the bathroom sex.
No.
Or does
you
this
watch-
just mean like on a plane you have sex?
No, you get your Lady Gaga egg, you watch Spider-Man 2, you start crying, someone gets into your Lady Gaga egg, you start putting your little paws
Midway
up,
through
you
that
have
drama, yeah. See, you know what? Yes, I agree.
And when you
with
fly
Sharon, I
first
agree.
class, they just get you like blackout
Yeah.
drunk on the rig.
Yeah, you guys are so relatable now. It's so.
We're just like everybody else.
Yeah, you.
Having sex in Lady Gaga eggs at 30,000 feet in the air.
I'm like thinking about my last flight on Southwest, trying to hunch in a bathroom. I'm like, I had to sign up 2 months ago just to get in the first 100 people to get on the plane. Like, I'm not trying to get loose in the bathroom. Oh, another drink! Cheers, ladies.
Wow, you were so fucking excited about that.
Well, I have to say, out of the last few viewing parties, this is probably the drunkest I've been in. Speaking on behalf of you guys,
You are with
It's the
Thorgy
drunkest
Thor
we've-
and Sharon Eagles, so. And then there's Naomi
Meatball.
No.
Meatball!
Who supports it? Who supports it? Are we drinking more? Is that what that was?
Okay, we only have a few more. Let's see.
I mean, come on, I can't drink any more before I fall off the stage and then do a split. And then.
We call that a kimchi around here.
The one who learned how to do drag after the show?
Well, first of all,
Oh, this is her hometown, I forgot.
yeah, she doesn't have to do drag.
Yeah, okay. Next question.
Walking in heels and doing drag are two different things.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey. Next question.
All right, we have one final question because that's all I have on the sheet. Never have I ever not learned the words to a lip sync.
Oh, I never do.
No, potato,
Or
potato,
yes.
hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Sometimes something happens in the week because I always love to work on celebrity deaths and scandals. So let's say, like, I don't know, something funny like Michael Jackson died happens, and I have to work on it within 24 hours because I love a scandal within 24 hours. Like when Kathy
Griffin. I was just gonna.
Yeah, when Kathy Griffin had the Trump head, I needed to do it within 24 hours, but I wasn't 100% on the lyrics of Heads Will Roll by the Yeah. So sometimes I will flub a lip sync just because I need to get that pop culture thing out within 24 hours. And don't let Thorgy tell you anything. She used to work at a place called Lucky Chang's, which was like, it was like Lips, except the food and the drag was terrible. But she was the best lip syncer you have ever seen in your life. She used to do this song, You Can Fuck Me in the Bedroom. I don't know what it's called. What was that song?
Wendy Ho Fuck Me.
Wendy Ho,
Every night.
Yeah.
And I'll do it right now if you strike
Do it.
Thank you so much.
I don't care how you fuck me.
Thank you so
But
much, Sharon.
she was a drag queen at a legendary
But that
New York
food was
City.
terrible.
You didn't know if that was a green bean or a cockroach. It was terrible. But you were one of the most amazing lip syncers I've ever seen.
Oh,
And you, I don't know, I have toured with you a lot, but we usually just flirt with each other backstage.
Yeah, you're always talking about how I have a big dick, and I'm always like,
And I feed you tomatoes. Yeah, there's a famous photo shoot of us in Australia of me hand feeding her tomatoes.
oh yeah, cherry tomatoes. With Jasmine Masters looking like a fool in the back. Who is the? She should be on All Stars. Jasmine Masters for All Stars.
She'd never say
Tomatoes
yes.
are red.
She'd never
Tomatoes
say
are
yes.
red and yellow.
Y'all ain't on Tumblr enough. Jasmine Masters for All Stars.
You can fuck me on my tippy toes. Take us on this journey.
I actually haven't sang a song in like 4 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those are the three of those on the side of the yes, you, Caitlin Jenner, I see you in the back. Give it up for the lip-syncing styles of Miss Thorgy Thor.
Horrible in every way, it's not my version, but thank you so much for the shout out.
The shrimp fried rice is on deal until 7 p.m.
I was gonna say, bring it back to Lucky Chang's, and thank you so much for that, and the fried rice is on sale today.
That lip sync will go on Reddit tomorrow, and we'll be
Yeah,
sad.
please erase all of that. Thank you for
You
making me
and Milk
embarrass
will be
myself.
sorry.
Also, let's embarrass both Naomi Smalls and Sharon Needles before the night ends. Let's give a random song to Naomi Smalls now to listen to.
Legs. Girl, that is all I'm good for. Are these words? Has anyone heard from Lucian Piani?
Oh my god! By the way, ask it to the audience. We don't fucking know. Does anybody know what's up with Lucian Piani?
That was really fun this summer, though. It was really fun watching. You know, it's like when you think you're having a bad day, they're like, just check Lucian Piani's fucking Instagram. You're like, shit, bitch, I'm normal.
The demise of was fun to watch. Yeah.
No, being a Satanist isn't that weird anymore.
I will say I miss what he wrote for Drag Race. He really did write the best of the group challenges, and when he left, it wasn't as good. I mean, he's problematic, but I miss it.
Well, if you think about it, not to name names, it's like some of the biggest artistic legends from that show seem to just, you know, cycle out, and a new generation is born, and that's the only thing that we know is gonna stay is RuPaul. That bitch ain't gonna fucking leave that show ever.
It all works out in the end.
Bianca keeps saying that she's gonna retire and give it to me. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that bitch.
Who do you think would take over if RuPaul retired?
No one. The show would be canned.
Alaska. I think Alaska. I have to say that I have to agree. She's so smart. I think she has the same level of removed from everything as RuPaul does.
In the mini challenge, you wear a frowsily piece of shit on your head, and your dress is made out of a garbage bag. You're safe. Anus. Yeah, she's really well rounded.
And period.
So you guys are close.
She's got a lot of tricks up her sleeves.
Alright, thank you guys. This was our show. Did you enjoy yourself?